Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there's one down now. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 10 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Germán has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 27 homers and 76 driven in. Now here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's good.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eloy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Behind 0-2 now. Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ronaldo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Stepping in now, David Rosario, taken in by Abreu to second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases, just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today. He wasn't letting that one go, jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lopez has thrown a little over 110 innings so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants to.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Yankees leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Daniel Palka. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Palka stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Worth is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in, Luis Robert. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Clint.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Sanchez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Settling in now, Nick Worth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Push to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, who move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, number 30.
Here comes the first pitch.
McCann.
Taken high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Barry Wood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now that's popped up. Void in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Anderson, originally from the state of Alabama, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now is the Yankees DH, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Moncada's there for it, and there's one gone. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. One out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Called strike 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Still 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Moncada.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's a high pop-up. Andujar shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in to try it again, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So here's Daniel Palka now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The pitch. Clint Frazier swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. He flew out at his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. So now to the plate, Nick Worth as he lifts it in the air to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Jose Abreu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Abreu.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Luis Robert. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, James McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, David Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Wood is there, 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Barry Wood. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now back.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Rounded softly down the line toward first. 2 out with the man at first. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada, number 28 on the season, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 2-0 good guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Andujar is on his way home, safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Nick Worth on a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw, not in time.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Palka. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Luis Robert is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Holder stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, James McCann. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Barry Wood.
Now to the plate, Barry Wood. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Ground ball foul down the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, David Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So stepping in, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I tell you, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Judge ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Kelvin Herrera takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Kelvin Herrera.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Popped up. McCann is calling for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in, Tim Anderson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Anderson.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The batter number 5.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. In now, Yolmer Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Yohan Moncada will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. up to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Eloy Jimenez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now back.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Daniel Palka. Liner in there for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Tommy Kahnle gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. In now, Jose Abreu. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch coming. Here it is. James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
3 runs already home here. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he fouls this one off. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Barry Wood. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
So digging in now, Tim Anderson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though. Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Chopped out to short. And he is in there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now in the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Chopper to short, scooped up onto first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead this one 8-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Moncada gloves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade singled homer run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11, Nick Worth.
Now at the plate, Nick Worth. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Still 8-2. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yohan Moncada. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Palka.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Daniel Palka singled home a run in his last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Digging in now, David Rosario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Aaron Judge is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary. Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 28 on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw three consecutive.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
8-4 tonight. The Chicago White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ronaldo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season. Domingo Germán is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Kelvin Herrera turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.